To mention right from the outset that the movement of people and goods throughout the world is not a matter of port agencies and businesses alone. Indeed, it is much larger and a far more important matter beyond routine procedures and checks, or sheer entry and exit of people and their goods through air and seaports, and ensure that we go beyond this in addressing the crimes and challenges that come with it. I make haste to add that the growing use of our ports, the security of our ports, the enforcement of high safety and quality standards by port officials, the efficiency, cost effectiveness, and the evident success of our procedures in supporting business should be our priority. In addition, other than that, we also need to look at ensuring that we are able to effectively check any crime that is committed through the use of our ports and services related thereto. As you are all aware, Kenya is a gateway for trade in the East and Central African region, with its ports of entry handling massive amounts of imports and exports. Indeed, a significant percentage of export and import commodities originate and or are destined to countries within the region when they try and address some of the issues that we are dealing with today. I feel greatly honored to be in this conference this morning because, as I remarked earlier, when we met all of us together in the preparations room, the very fact that we are meeting here today, all of us, is the first step towards a very important journey that we must make together. This is the first time in my memory that we are gathering together as we are to focus mainly on issues related to know your customer and the various challenging and complex synergies that always present challenges to us in the security sector in terms of tackling a myriad of crimes, whether we are talking about corruption in its traditional and formal sense that we know, and its many and complex, multifaceted dimensions, including through illicit trade, through money laundering, through human trafficking, and through trade in wildlife, goods and services illegally. So it is important as we meet here today to be grateful to the institutions that are involved in putting all of us together. My first commitment on behalf of the government of the Republic of Kenya is that our colleagues in the entirety bring on board our colleague ministries that are necessary for this action to participate effectively and to contribute effectively towards ensuring that we create a secure environment for our country. This is a fantastic opportunity that we have. It's one that we would like to succeed, and it's one that we will, of course, give all our support. And with those remarks, it's now my distinct honor and pleasure to declare this Inception Conference on the Know Your Customer Framework for Import and Export Sector to be now officially open. Thank you.
Our keynote speaker. I also like to take this opportunity to thank the Central Bank Governor for gracing this occasion. I think many of you might be wondering, what does prosecution have to do with Know Your Customer and issues of import and export? But I will enumerate that. Further, I acknowledge our strong partnership with the multi-agency task force and all the agencies that are here, especially law enforcement agencies, as this is a demonstration of the collective commitment to the government's cohesive and collaborative approach towards improving the criminal justice system. Such commitment is essential, especially with the evolving nature of transnational organized crimes and the porous borders within our regions. As we are aware, the Port of Mombasa is strategically at the center of cargo processing in East and Central Africa. It serves as a transport corridor for tons of international cargo and is a transit hub to the East African region, especially to the landlocked neighboring states. Further, Kenya's trade today is closely tied to regional and global trade agreements such as the East African Community, COMESA, and WTO, among others. We therefore have a duty as a country to ensure that whatever is processed within and along our ports in the name of trade is free from injurious elements. This, however, has to be achieved whilst balancing the